Hi, it's me again, and I want to show you some lighting solutions for a time when electricity may not be available. Any type of natural or unnatural disaster. And I have quite a few to show you because I've been, collecting these things and doing these things for a very long time. Probably in excess of 20 years. Since I've been a Boy Scout. In any case, I'm going to talk a little bit about each item and why I would use it and why I wouldn't use it and so on and so forth, my opinion on it. But here we go. Let's start with probably the most common thing out there. This is a kerosene lamp. I don't like kerosene lamps just simply because they require kerosene and they smell, and you tip them over and they leak, and they're just not very easy to use. I purchased this for $10. It's a LED lamp. It came broken in the package. Wasn't impressed. This is neat. This right here, it's a solar panel, and then there are I believe 16 or 20 lights, LED lights attached to it. And this is for outdoor use, but you could use it inside as well. I've got candles, a whole box of candles. I picked these up somewhere for like $10, and they're very useful, especially if you have something like a candle holder. Okay. I like little lights like this because you can hang them from places and they illuminate a large area. I believe it's adjustable and what it'll do. This is very similar. It's LED light. It hangs from something. Then you got the plethora of little LED lights. I like LED lights because you can just hand them to somebody, and because they cost like $1, it doesn't really matter if you get it back. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 10 of these, and this is all I can find of them at the moment. My favorite lamp. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get to that here in a minute. Propane. These are really ultra reliable. Okay, I love the reliableness of these. The only thing that you have to be very careful with is when you're handling them that you do not break the little white things in there. They're called mantles, and once they've became that shape, they come flat and they're cloth, but they burn, and once they become this shape, you could touch it and it'll just fall apart. So you have to be very careful with it and always have extra mantles. Always have batteries. I buy these in 100 packs at Lowe's for about $20-25. That's AAA's, that's AA's. As you can see, I use them daily. I have probably another pack or two of each one of these in my survival gear. Another neat lamp is this right here. This one's actually fluorescent. Let's see if it actually has a little bit of, yeah, it has some juice in it. It uses 4D batteries. I don't like it because I don't like to use D batteries, and very rarely will I ever need that much light. This right here is my favorite light. It is a headlamp. I have used this thing for the last several years to the point where I've had to sew the band because I would just stretch the band out. I know you can't tell that, can you? There we go. Maybe, I don't know. In any case, and when this one stops working, I already have a brand new one in the package waiting for me to open it up because I love these so much and I rely on them for everything. Everything that I do, I'm using a lamp for after dark because, just simply put, everywhere I look, there the light is. I don't need to see where I'm not looking, and that makes so much sense to me. This thing is probably about $15 or $20, maybe $25 over at Walmart or other places. But if you really want to go cheap, I bought these for the boys. This is a headlamp made by, or at least sold by Harbor Freight. And I bought 2 of these for $3 each to give to my boys, and they love them, and they'll play with them until the batteries are dead and call it good. But those are some lighting options. If you're wanting to prepare, then you need to have multiple options. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because, guess what? This has a circuit in it. A micro circuit for this controller. So this isn't going to work. All right, it's not going to work after an EMP. If we have a global EMP, electromagnetic pulse, or a CME as they call them, a coronal magma ejection from the sun, then that's not going to happen. If we have a terrorist that explodes a nuclear bomb, several way up in our atmosphere, then these aren't going to work. None of these are going to work. Okay, none of these are going to work. This may work. I don't think so. I think it has a microcontroller in it too. But your propane lamp's going to work. Your candles are going to work. Your kerosene's going to work, and your old style flashlights are going to work also. So you might have some old style flashlights with maybe like a little mini mag light or two, and I've got those. I should have got those out too. Now that I think about it, I've got 2 or 3 of those in different packs in different places. So as you can see, this is a wide variety of lighting options, just in case you have different scenarios that happen. And like I said before, I've got enough batteries that if my neighbor or a family member who lives nearby says, Jason, we've got no lighting, do you have a flashlight that I could have and some batteries, I can give them this. And these things come in strips. I can give them this in a strip of batteries, and that should last them a week or 2. These things do not use much electricity. They're very good on the batteries. So it's just one of those things. I'm not going to feel too bad about losing them. In any case, that's my ideas on lighting and their value and where they rate at, for me. So, in any case, look forward to talking to y'all next time I make a video. I'm not using a script, and so I forget a lot of things that maybe I thought I was going to do. And one of the things I was going to show you was a neat little device called ceiling light, and it is powered by a few batteries. It is not one of those tap lights. It's actually got a switch, and it's wireless. So you press the button and it comes on. There we go. And then you press the button and it goes off. And they're available for 10 or 20 bucks. And just so I can prove to you this wireless, there it is, and there's the battery. Okay, so it's very, very simple to install. No wiring's involved, and it's a couple screws, and I got it right above my bed. All right, so that it's very accessible. In the event the electricity goes out, I just reach up and smack that sucker, and my light comes on. It's too simple. That's all.